feeding Turbo for his dinner right now. Good boy. He is holding it down. He didn't eat yesterday, and he didn't eat this morning, so I'm upping it. This is just bread. Good boy. But it's common for dogs not to eat when they do inboard or board training, when they go somewhere new. Right now I'm just teaching them, just kind of getting them used to holding this down and walking around. He doesn't have to follow me. Let me turn the music down. He doesn't have to follow me around. I do want him to watch me. Good boy. I do want him to stay focused on me, but he doesn't have to get up. Right now we're just working on impulse control. He's done really well not being overly excited while he's here. He says he's been here. Good boy. For any of y'all who saw the video, he used to be really rambunctious, highly frustrated. He still gets excited, you know, when he's outside playing in the backyard, and he definitely enjoys walks, leash walks. Good boy. But he's not that frustrated dog that y'all saw at the very beginning. He's pretty calm. He feels safe. Good boy. And it's all just about the environment that we set up here. Set him up for success. I'm gonna walk around the room. If he gets up, I'm just gonna put him back in again. Good boy. Good. Good boy. So you'll see me feeding him a lot. It's because he hasn't eaten in about a day and a half now, and I just want to make sure he gets a little something in his belly. And it's not a big deal if he's eating bread. Wake him up. He's going to bathe himself now. Down, down, down. He's still learning. Oh, good boy. And I just use my foot just to kind of slide the leash a little, and then he went on down. Good boy. I'm going to put my hand out to symbolize, or a hand signal for stay. But I teach an implied stay. So anytime I give a down or a sit. Good boy. He is a crawler. He is a little army crawler. When I put him in a down, he does like to crawl around. So that's one thing I have to watch with him, make sure he doesn't continue doing that. Because I want him to be able to be putting it down and me walk off. 5 minutes later, come back and use it the same down. Good boy. Good boy. And a lot of the reason why he's being so good is our relationship. It's not necessarily that he knows these commands super well. I mean, he knows what a down is and he knows what a sit is. But he hasn't had too much practice with a duration stay like this, and especially loose without the leash being held. Because when we worked at the shelter with him, we always had to hold that leash, just in the event that he would run off, or that another dog was loose, accidentally loose, or if another dog was even being walked, you know. We're not sure how he does with other dogs. Good boy, good boy. So we just have to take a lot of precautions. So this is the first chance we've actually gotten to work with him, technically, you know, off leash, not having to have that strict control. Good boy, good job. You're so good. He's really fun to work with too. And at the beginning, I said that one of the major things I was going to have to work with on him is focus. And if anyone's paying attention to his head swiveling around as I walk around, he's doing a really good job focusing on me now when I'm working with him, and me being more relevant to him. I mean more to him than I used to. I mean more to him today than I meant yesterday. So I'm working on building that kind of focus and interest in a human so that whoever does adopt him can have that kind of relationship that I'm forming with him. And they can just reap the benefits. I can do all the hard work right now, and whoever adopts him can reap all the benefits of a well-trained dog. Get it stretched out, yeah. I'm just getting them used to laying down in one spot. It's not as formal as I would be with, or a cat. Well, this is pretty casual. It's not as formal as I would be if he had a home, he had people loving on him, he had all the things that he doesn't have. So, working with two different kind of situations, or two different elements here. Good boy. Good boy. He has shown absolutely no aggression towards humans. So, luckily we're not dealing with anything like that. I'm just not touching him a lot because I don't want him to become over bonded to me. I don't want him to form separation anxiety at all while he's with me. I don't want to be loving and overwhelm him with a lot of affection that you see fosters or new adopters will do to dogs because they're overcompensating for, the dog was in the shelter a long time, or, feeling bad that the dog was a shelter dog. But then a lot of times you end up with a dog that has separation anxiety, and that's tough to get rid of. And it's awful to live with. The dog's miserable and you're going to be miserable. So I'm trying to do things right now to prevent his future owners, yeah, you can see me, to prevent his future owners from having common problems that I see in a lot of dogs. Good boy. And he has not shown food aggression at the shelter, but just because he hasn't shown it there, the way things are ran there, food is placed in their kennel and they eat it, and then when it's empty, someone will come and take all the empty bowls. So no one's really giving him something he really wanted and taking it away. I'm not gonna do it to mess with him, but I will do it to test him later on. But for now, I'm teaching him that food only comes from me, so he doesn't feel possessive of anything. Good boy. And there's a dog to, let's see, maybe your right, my left, and my right. Two dogs in these kennels right here, crates right here, and he's sitting perfectly fine, just relaxed right here. He's not darting too long, he's not lunging, he's not even acting. He could care less right now that they're there, because me and him are working. Good boy. He's got a pretty decent work ethic too. You can definitely see it increasing the more time we're spending together. I have to make sure that I don't spend too much time with him as well. Even if it's quality time, working, training, I can't spend too much time with him or he'll become overbonded. He could form separation anxiety, so I have to be really kind of careful how I play this and how I work with him. Give him proper love, affection and care, but not too much to where he starts to not be able to, not survive, but not be able to just exist by himself the way he has been, Here you go. Good boy. Alright, and now, let's see, he's eating about a slice, so I'm going to have him sit. Hey, sit. Sit. Hey. We're going to try to scoop. Sit. Alright, we're going to go in. Sit. No, not roll over. Here. Oh, good boy. Good boy. I did not tell you down. Sit. Sit. Up, up, up. No. Sit. Oh, good boy. Good boy. We haven't really worked too much on puppy push-ups. Down. Good. That's something on the list for tomorrow. just to practice, get a quick sit down, get a quick one, or quick repetitions of it, so he kind of gets used to getting his brain thinking and his body moving. Good boy. I'm really liking this attention that he's giving me though. Good focus. His head's on a swivel. You might not think that's a big deal, but for this dog, it's a big improvement. Could have cared less last week about focusing on me, focusing on anyone. You know, when he got out of every day when he would get out of his little kennel, he would just want to go nuts, just sniff around, look around, check out other dogs, like anything but really pay attention to the person on the other end of the leash. Now, if you got down on the ground with him, he would crawl up in your lap and kiss you and love on you and all that. But once you stood up and started walking, you know, he could care less about who was on the other end of the leash. So this is really good improvement for his focus work. Good job. And, geez, he's super calm tonight. He's still getting used to the place, but it's pretty nice. Pretty nice to see this kind of behavior. I'm loving it. Alright. Don't want to give him too much bread in case he's still having an upset stomach. He did really good this morning, no problems with the bathroom. In the past, he had issues at the shelter with having a lot of bowel movements in his crate in the morning from anxiety when the other dogs would be let out first for their bathroom time. He would go, I think he was in the second round, and he would have an upset stomach and incidentally go in his kennel, and it was a big mess. But this morning we had a perfect bathroom, perfect bathroom habits. So that's awesome to see that at least his stomach is getting a little more stable, a little more calm, just like you. And he's feeling better. Good. Good job. And I'm going to give him one more little piece and then save this for tomorrow, just in case we need it. Just wanted to get something in his stomach tonight, so he didn't go to bed hungry. Because it wasn't really nerves, it was just, sorry, can't see me. It wasn't really nerves. Nothing, like, not the fearful nerves that we see with a lot of dogs. It's more, I don't know what I would call it. It's not like, down. It's not the fearful dog, fearful, not even, oh, good boy, you got this. It was just more, I don't know, just no appetite really. New place, unsure. No, now we're gonna roll around. Whatever. He's happy. I want him to feel good. And he feels safe and calm here, so. Alright, so this is all this is all I have to say today. All I wanted to show you guys. Just ooh, we got a belch. This is all I wanted to show you guys. How Turbo's doing, an update on him, how he's eating, or how we're working for his food. We use bread tonight. Tomorrow we're going to try kibble, his morning meal. But this is how he's going to eat for quite a while. Food's going to come from me, and I'm going to reward him for a behavior that I like, whether it's sitting or laying in the down while I feed him and walk around, teaching him, that he still has to listen, even if I'm not right next to him, or if I don't have a leash in my hand, he still has to listen. And the next one might be teaching him place. He's already working on the thresholds, he's already working on waiting in the kennel, so it'll be place, it'll be puppy push-ups, sit down, getting on and off the treadmill. We're going to see how he acts. I haven't had him around the treadmill as it's going. I'll test him out with the sound sensitivities tomorrow. And, nope. Good. Good. He's starting to chew on his leash. I'm going to let you guys go so I can take care of this. See you later. Bye. Cut that out. He's so silly. He's so silly.